Welcome agav, everybody. Bjørn-Rune Nilsen. He asked me to rank this album here, Iron Maiden's Final Frontier. I would have to say this is my least favorite. Yes, I even like the Blaze stuff more than this one. And I saw the tour, and thank God they didn't play this whole album. They played enough to bore the hell out of me, but they didn't play the whole thing like they did on A Matter of Life and Death. They played that whole freaking album. If they would have played this whole freaking album, I wouldn't have gone. Because yeah, man, I'm one of those guys that take a peek at the set list. As I'm recording this, I'm going to go see The Who on Saturday the 16th. This may be up on that day. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Very excited to see that because you know why? I took a peek at the set list. Oh my God, they're playing The Seeker, my favorite Who song. They're playing I'm One. They're playing, oh man, a bunch of great songs. Unfortunately, but I understand this because the rest of the world does not feel like I do about Face Dances. I love that freaking album. I'd love to hear Daily Records. But I'm talking about Iron Maiden. All you Iron Maiden fans are like, The Who? 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 Alright, let's play that. Let's talk about this that's not as good as the worst Who album, if you ask me. I love Eminence Front, but I would have to say it's hard. Yeah, I like Endless Wire, and I'm still talking about The Who. I love their last Who album, the self-titled. Alright, well here we go. There are 10 songs, right? Alright. And man, I listened to it today to rank it. I'm like, Jesus, it's just not a good album. But that's my opinion. Bjorn probably thinks different, and that's cool with me. But Bjorn knows that. But some of you pickle listeners don't know that. You know that like Final Frontier, and you're getting upset at what I said. Look, man, chill out. Call mom upstairs. Let her make you a hot pocket. And then put on Final Frontier and enjoy, okay? And fiddle with your anus. All right, so here we go. At number 10, man, you want to talk, well, I want to talk, not you. I want to talk about a song that blows. I mean, blows. And that's When the Wind Blows. Long-ass song, boring, plodding, sucks. Not good. All right. At number 9, Coming Home. Snooze fest, man. I mean, this is a good album for people that have insomnia. If I had insomnia, I'd play this every night. Yeah, that sucks. Number 9. At number 8, El Dorado. You know, El Dorado won a Grammy. Now, you know, and people still care about the Grammys. It won a freaking Grammy. And I'm not saying, oh, because the song sucks, it won a Grammy. No, it has nothing to do with how the song sucks. It does suck. But that's not why the Grammys gave it to that song, because it sucked. The Grammys gave it to Iron Maiden because Iron Maiden has a name. Alright? Why couldn't, like, Run to the Hills win or be nominated? Or Flight of Icarus, The Trooper, Wasted Years? I can go on and on. Back in the day when it mattered, when they mattered. Well, they mattered to me. All right. Well, you know, I didn't mind a couple songs from Senjutsu and even Book of Souls had some good ones. I like the Ladder of My Life and Death, and I love Dance to Death, but I don't like Brave New World. See, I'm talking Maiden now. I'm not a fan of Brave New World. The Blaze stuff, not that good either. But, you know, I liked X Factor more than the second one. But the second one I like more than this. At least the second one had like Lightning Strikes. And I think The Klansman is on there. That was a good song. Future Real, that kicks ass. I like that stuff. All right. Yeah, El Dorado. The Grammy winning El Dorado. All right, next. Ooh, this one's boring. It was hard. Like, man, which one sucks more? They kind of all equally suck. Starblind. Oh. You know, I will say something positive about this album. A couple of the songs on the top songs on this album, they would be good songs to be filler on a good album. You know what I mean? It would be a song I wouldn't skip, you know, but it's the worst song on the album. That's the best I can say about Final Frontier. All right, Starblind, screw you. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it's 6. Let's not pay attention to numbers. Mother of Mercy, Mother of Fuck. Fuck that song. Boring. All right. Now we get to the songs. The top 5 are songs they're not bad songs. I'm not going to say they're bad songs. But on the other hand, they wouldn't be like the best on a typical album. They'd be the worst. They'd be filler. These are, I would say, killer filler. There you go. And it starts with The Talisman. I thought that one was, you know, all right, this ain't annoying me. All right, The Talisman. Next, even though it's very long, it's the second longest song on the album, I think. It's all right. And that's The Man Who Would Be King. I didn't mind it. You know, a lot of people, it's a long song. Yeah, Maiden has a lot of long songs that suck where the wind blows. But, yeah. Anyway. The Man Who Would Be King, not bad. Next. Isles of Avalon. Pretty good. All right. Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. At number 2, The Alchemist. Again, I think that deserves to be number 2. I know what my number 1 is, but The Alchemist I would say is the second best on here. My favorite song is what starts the album, man. Satellite 15, Final Frontier, you know, both together. It's fucking awesome. And I love the beginning. The drum thing is different. It was amazing. I was like, oh my God, Iron Maiden's being different. Very rare. Very rare. You know, people talk about AC/DC doing the same album over and over again. Iron Maiden's done the same album over and over again for a few years now. So that's how I feel. They're like AC/DC, Iron Maiden. They both just keep. But I like AC/DC's later stuff. But we all know AC/DC never changed. You know, this ain't the Iron Maiden of Power Slave. This ain't the Iron Maiden of Killers. You know. But you know, it's the Iron Maiden after all that. I know a lot of you like Somewhere and Seven Sun. To me, it's like starting right there. All their albums are pretty much the same, except No Rest for the Wicked, which many say is the worst Iron Maiden album. I think it's their, let's see, the first album's my favorite, then Killers, then Power Slave, then Peace of Mind, then Number of the Beast, then Dance to Death, and number 7 is No Rest for the Wicked. Because they went back, getting gritty, and I liked it. I mean, it wasn't as good as the old stuff, obviously, because all the old stuff is above it. But I liked it more than Seven Sun and Somewhere in Time. And I'm not sorry. So number 1, yeah, there you go. Satellite 15, The Final Frontier. So there you go, Bjorn. I hope you enjoyed this ranking of this album that you may like, but I think it's craptacular. The Final Frontier. The worst Iron Maiden album. But that's my opinion, okay? You know? Your opinion doesn't match mine. Get that through your thick skull. People that leave me comments saying stuff like, you're wrong, this is better. Get it through your thick skull. It's an opinion. I'm just kidding. You'll never get it through that skull because you're stupid. But thank you again, Bjorn. You rule. And everybody out there, you all rule as well. Please, if you like, donate. I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel. Ring that little notification bell. And like the video. Because that's really good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Don't listen to Final Frontier. Listen to Killers. And smack 'em a gob.